Hi everybody, my name is Amy Tyksinski, and I am going to be presenting on wrist circle taffy, which is Taffy Variation 2. And the reason I chose this movement as I was reflecting on transformation or evolution is because this movement has a lot of nuances in it that as I pay more and more attention to those nuances, it seems to invite a richer expression of that movement in the body so that I feel more present and more fully, I don't know, like fully full or something. So I'm losing my words already. Yay. But let's talk about it. There's a couple of things that I think are fundamental to the taffies that are really helpful to remember. And then we're going to unpack some of the nuances that I think help make this movement richer for me and maybe for you too. So the first thing that I'm going to be mirroring you that I want us to look at is where the hands cross in the basic taffy. So I will mirror you. Let's just do basic pulling taffy. We're going to wind up, let the heel of the hand come to the crook of the elbow. Sometimes people are a little bit too low. Really bring it all the way up. And then step with the heel, touching with the heel first. And as you pull across, pause over the first leg. It's palm to palm. This is leg 1. And this is leg 2 if I'm going this direction. I want that polarity between the palms to really be fully felt over leg 1. And I'm barely at the midpoint in the weight shift. And then, might be a little bit before, but I'm not beyond the weight. I'm not beyond the midpoint. So let's come back. Sorry, I'm going to talk my way through this. Here we go. Pause right here. Palm to palm, leg 1. And now keep going, shifting, shifting, shifting. Strong under that right yang hand. Free, open to the sun under that, open in the left hand. And then turn the palm over as the dantian invites the rise in the body and sink. Let's go the other direction. Wind up to your left. Get that heel of the hand so you have a nice long pull. Step right, pause, palm to palm over the first leg, leg 1, leg 2, keep going, keep going, keep going. And then at the very end, there's just there's a little openness in the wrist as the dantian lifts both hands up and over and down. It's not a huge lift, but it's round. There's a roundness underneath the palms. Let's do regular taffy one more time just to practice the timing of the polarity between the palms. Let the dantian, here's my belt, it's going to turn. That's the initiation of the movement is going to come from right here. That turning is going to pull the top hand, which is your left hand, underneath. Heel to the hand of the crook of the elbow. Step. And then palm to palm, glide, 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 a long pull. And at the very end, there's just this little opening in the wrist. And then the dantian lifts the hands up, curve over the top and down. One more. Let that dantian turn to pull the top hand under. Touch with the heel. Palm to palm, keep going, glide, 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 glide. Strong under that yang hand. Open, free to the sun, open, and then the up and over. Okay, so that roundness, just as we're shifting, 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 feeling the connection. And then the roundness right here is going to lead us into wrist circles taffy. Underneath the palms, what I want you to do, and maybe you do this already, But in order to bring that richness, that roundness, that dimensional circularity, which is the roundness, instead of being conscious that the fingertips are tracing like a two-dimensional circle, I want you to feel the roundness with the center of the palms as we do the first two wrist circles. So here we are in the graceful conclusion. Let's just sink down. And then as we come up on the toes, feel the roundness from the palms, and then let go completely in the wrists. Let the dantian lift. Feel the spheres underneath the palms. And now, let's just pause there. Just pause and take a breath. There's a sphere underneath my palm. And when I said let go completely, I'm going to come up, over, and then I'm not going to curl in because that would cut off the flow of the chi. I'm going to let the pinky head for the pants, the side of the body, feeling the sphere with the palm up, over, and then the pinky just lets go. The pinky drives the movement into the side of the body, up, over, and then let go in the wrist completely. You should invite in the wrists a total letting go. No extra tension. If I stay over here, there's still a little tension. The wrist is still cocked. But if I come up, over, and then let go completely right here, there's a wonderful letting go throughout the entire body. So let's try that one more time. We're just going to do the wrists, the first two wrist circles. Here we go. Sink. Feel it with the palms up, and then let go. Up. Let go. Excellent. And now let's continue on to the third wrist circle. We don't want to miss this one. Sink. Coil around that right leg. Right heel to the to the crook of the elbow. Pull across. Palm to palm over leg one. Keep going. And then open and return. Let me move over just a little bit. Let's try it again. Sink. Feel it with the palms. 1. Let go. 2. Let go. Coil around your left leg. The right hand comes up and over and cradle. The right hand up, over, and cradle. It's kind of like it's like an elongated sphere. What is that? An obelisk. I don't know. It's a blimp. Up. But then it goes through the blimp into a cradle. And this hand sinks. This is the third circle. We missed this one. We don't want to miss it. Justin used to say, don't miss the third circle. So it's 1. We'll do the first one. Let go. 2. Let go. Now here we go. Top hand, that's your right hand, comes up and over. And then the left hand comes up and over. Here I am, coiled around the left leg. Step side right. Palm to palm over leg 1. Let the elbows softly wrap around the back. You don't have to do that part. You don't have to go intentionally. But instead of going like that, you want to just pull and let the elbows stay soft so that they wrap around the back and everything stays nice and close into the body. Let's do another one. One more set. Up. Feel the dantian initiating everything. Coiling down, sinking down, pulling across. Strong in the right hand, free in the left. And by the way, that palm down hand, the fingertips do not turn to the side. That weakens the movement. So we want strong down the leg and let the fingertips stay pointed straight ahead. And the arm stays curved, it doesn't lock. But let's try one more going to that direction. Sink, up, let go, up, wind up. Glide. Leg 1. Open. Fingertips pointed straight ahead in the left hand. Rolling over, returning. Yeah, transformation, evolution, dissolving, releasing, uncovering, flowering, unfolding. There's a lot of INGs. Mostly not to. Not to. Oh, kitty, get down. Hey, 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 hey. Can you say hi? Can you say hi to the people? Say hi. Get down. That's Fergus. All right. So, as is often the case when we teach Tai Chi Chih, we get insights into the movements maybe after the fact or during. After I made the Tai Chi Chih 2026 International Teachers Conference video on wrist circles taffy in service to transformation, I got some insights into the movement that I wanted to put into this video, Feeling the Chi, wrist circles taffy, because I think it's helpful both as a demonstration of what a gift it is to teach Tai Chi Chih, and then what we get to learn as we teach Tai Chi Chih, which is my whole orientation is towards learning and learning. And well, I think that's probably the main thing. What came to me is that it's actually a Mobius strip where we're on the outside and then we're on the inside. And the Mobius strip, I'm going to put a picture up of what that is, also shows us that it's a sign of infinity. And we know that Tai Chi Chih is, at least for me, teaching me identification with the real, capital R, which means identification with the cosmos that is expressing as us. Justin said, this cosmos is nothing but the human heart. Inside us, we are and can come to know the cosmos. We can join with, as Justin called it, the cosmic rhythm. And each movement in Tai Chi Chih contains within it keys to unlocking that cosmic connection and expression. So in wrist circles taffy, when we're working on the third circle, and we'll just do this together again, sink. Feel the spheres underneath the palms. That's 1. 2. And now here's the third circle. Be aware of we're coming around and in and gathering, and then we're shifting, shifting, shifting. But can you feel the outside and the inside as the hands prepare for that partial third circle, which in fact, for me, it's the infinity sign. It's a Mobius strip of the inside and the outside. By the way, there are several movements that we can experience inside and outside. One of them is daughter on the mountaintop. Here we're coming on the outside. Our hands cross and go inside. And here, the Venn diagram, or we might think of it as the outside of a vase. And now we're slipping inside the vase. Another sacred geometric shape. So here, let's do one more. That direction, sink. Feel the spheres underneath the palms. Let go in the wrists. Wind up. Here's the underneath. Here's the over the top. There's that shape. And now we get to glide and pull and open, free, strong, close. As you do Tai Chi Chih, these sacred, I would say sacred geometry, these shapes, the sacred information that's relevant to each one of us will come through the movements, especially if we become teachers and we're teaching. So in a way, this is a plug for those serious students out there to go into the process of becoming a teacher. You'll be most welcome. But for all of us teachers out there, keep trusting, and students, keep trusting the information that comes to you as you do Tai Chi Chih. It's well worth the patience and the unfolding each in the moment that it is intended to come. All right, take care.